The next morning, inside a luxurious estate, Julius was in his study, flipping through an ancient scroll, when a trusted aide rushed in and whispered, "Your Highness, our scout just reported another trace of dragon source energy has been found." "Oh?" Julius raised an eyebrow, closed the book, and asked quickly, "Where?" "According to our investigation, the dragon source energy was acquired by Dustin," the aide replied. "Dustin?" Julius narrowed his eyes, visibly surprised. He had previously tried to win Dustin over, but unfortunately hadn't received any response. Later, he found out that both Leonhardt and Lancelot had made similar moves. The only silver lining was that Dustin hadn't pledged allegiance to anyone yet. Although it seemed like he was waiting for the highest bidder, at least the opportunity still existed. Now that Dustin had obtained a dragon source energy, he became an even more valuable asset. Setting aside his connection to the West Lacosia royal house, Dustin's status as an ultimate grandmaster in martial arts was already significant on its own. If he could be brought into Julius's camp, it would be like adding wings to a tiger. "Where is Dustin now?" Julius asked. "He's currently staying at the Jingtian Hotel," the aide answered. "Go to the Jingtian Hotel immediately and bring him back, whatever it takes," Julius ordered. "Yes, Your Highness." The aide nodded, ready to leave, but was stopped as Julius added, "Remember, you must invite him. Be respectful, understood?" The aide bowed and turned to leave. By noon, a luxury car pulled up to the estate gate. As the door opened, Dustin stepped out and, under the escort of Julius's personal guard, walked into the estate. Julius's residence was understated but lavish, with tight security. Though everything appeared normal on the surface, it was riddled with hidden mechanisms. Upon entering, Dustin subtly surveyed his surroundings, quietly memorizing every detail. Although Margaret had already acquired a layout of the estate for him to study, he still wanted to confirm it firsthand, just in case. So far, the layout matched the blueprints exactly. The only issue was the number of hidden sentries Julius had placed throughout the estate. As soon as Dustin stepped through the gates, he could feel more than a dozen eyes scanning his every move. Clearly, moving freely within the estate would be impossible without a proper guide. Given Julius's strength and resources, there were definitely top-tier experts stationed within. One misstep could easily expose him. With these thoughts in mind, Dustin followed the guard through a rock garden before arriving at the main reception hall. Julius had been waiting at the entrance for some time. Upon seeing Dustin, he immediately walked forward with a warm smile. "Brother Dustin! It's been a while. I've truly missed our conversations. Come! Let's go inside." He greeted Dustin enthusiastically, holding his hand and leading him into the reception hall, seating him right beside him. Then he turned and called out, "Someone! Serve the tea!" Soon after, a few charming maids walked in carrying tea and snacks. "Brother Dustin, this tea is a rare treasure I've been keeping. Please have a taste." Julius gestured with a smile. Dustin nodded, picked up the cup, took a sip, and praised. "Smooth and sweet, with a lingering aftertaste. Fragrant and refreshing. This is indeed a fine tea." "Ha! Brother Dustin, you clearly have great taste." Julius gave him a thumbs up. "I only serve this kind of tea to my most honored guests. If you like it, feel free to take some home with you. Your Highness is too generous." "In that case, I'll gladly accept." Dustin chuckled without decline. Since he was already here, he might as well accept the benefits. It helped him avoid suspicion. "We're like brothers here, no need for formalities. If you ever need anything, just ask me. I'll make sure it's taken care of," Julius said cheerfully. "Then I thank your Highness for your kindness." Dustin cupped his hands in gratitude, then shifted the conversation. "But I assume your Highness didn't invite me just for tea and small talk, right? If there's something you want to discuss, please be direct." "Ha!" As expected, nothing escapes Brother Dustin's eyes. Julius laughed, then finally got to the point. "Brother Dustin, I've heard a rumor that you've obtained enough dragon source energy. Is that true?" "Oh? And where did your Highness hear such a thing?" Dustin didn't answer directly. He knew full well that admitting it outright would only make Julius suspicious. With someone as cautious as him, it was best to play it slow and indirect. "Truth be told, I've been searching for dragon source energy for quite some time. I've spent considerable resources on this, so I've got eyes and ears everywhere. Any disturbance related to it is quickly brought to my attention. Julius explained with a polite smile. I see. Dustin responded with a thoughtful expression, though inwardly he was amused. So much manpower and money, yet Margaret's intelligence network had already obtained the information with ease. Clearly, when it came to intelligence gathering, Julius was still lacking. Brother Dustin, I understand you have concerns, but rest assured, I would never let your efforts go unrewarded. If you hand the dragon source energy over to me, I will ensure you receive ample compensation, Julius said with a meaningful smile. In his mind, Dustin's hesitation was simply a bargaining tactic, and that was fine. Whether it was wealth, power, or women, Julius had everything. Whatever Dustin wanted, Julius could deliver.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to never leave, and now you're gone. Can't believe I can feel the world slipping away as you slowly fade from my everyday. You promised forever a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no end. Staying in my imagination, memorizing the past time, the secrets, the love, the care. Now they're echoes in the air. I still see your face in every place, feel your warmth, your gentle grace. But now there's just an empty space, and I'm lost in this endless chase. Keeping you in my heart, a piece of you I'll never let go. Though distance brings separation,